Hey guys, Almost Addicted here, and as you guys know, lately I've been doing a lot of block for block tutorials. So I'm doing this fast tutorial on a house, and yeah, I'm building it in my own time. And yeah, I was never going to do a tutorial on this, but I thought, you know what, I'll at least show people how to build it in a fast pace. So this Minecraft for Modern building tutorial is to give you inspiration. So yeah, you can make your own, take parts out of it that you like of the build, and you can make your own from it, hopefully. If you like block for block tutorials, I have some huge block for block modern mansions and wooden houses as well. I have some modern mansions pretty much just like this. So yeah, I'll put those down in the description. So if you check the description now, it will be filled with different ones. You can kind of click on them, see what you like, or you can just check out my modern playlist. I've got loads of tutorials on there if you just come across my channel. So yeah, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Consider subscribing, and when you hit that bell button, it gives you notifications turned on so you don't miss any of these awesome tutorials I have coming in the future. Also, comment any suggestions you think I should try. I do listen and I do read your comments. So yeah, let's take a look at this modern cliff house. Also, a sneak peek here, right, of what's coming in the future. It's huge, I know. This is going to be a block for block tutorial, okay? I've got two of these houses. I've got a modern one and a massive wooden house. I've also got a futuristic build as well. So here's three builds that are coming in the future, so that's a reason to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss notifications. Yeah, right, let's just build this. All right. Right, so with this build, I found a nice mountain, so you can get any mountain you like. It doesn't even need to be on a mountain. So I started off with the quartz, and I just made a big square, just going around the mountain. I actually used some world edits, so I actually went into the mountain. So you could do that. And then what I did is I used the Acacia and made like a square box. Your square box could be just as big. You don't even have to do this. Maybe you don't like this bit, so you don't have to use it. And yeah, did this design that came down the side. It looks like a load of letter P's coming down as like structural support, and I used some light blue glass, the orange, the quartz. I used quite a few different colours that I wouldn't usually use together, but yeah, I tried to experiment. So for the support underneath, so it looks like it's supported, I used the quartz stairs and quartz together at both sides, so it kind of goes into the mountain. Obviously, doing a block for block tutorial would be impossible because yeah, every mountain's different. So yeah, I did a stair set which using this different sort of design where I used the trapdoors, the iron trapdoors, and using stairs upside down. And I just felt it worked as like a modern thing, so maybe you could take something from that and get inspiration. Now this little bit here, I kind of had like a door that came up at the side. I just wanted it to look kind of futuristic. And then for here, I used the glass and I used the fences as well. I think it was the birch fences at the side, but just kind of like a bit of a modern look really. And then I got this, which was the black wool and the quartz together. I put some carpet stacked on and it looks like vents, so I did that by the stairway as well, so it kind of looks like little vents. Maybe you could put those all the way around your house. I used some spruce, I think that is spruce, just made a square, so your square could be as much as you like. And then I built it into the landscape, and I used a structural support that was going through the middle and it joins to the spruce. And then I decided, yeah, I'll do a garden. So your gardens could be maybe different levels like this. You could have a garden going all the way around the outside of it, and maybe you could have stairways going down into each garden or something like that. Maybe you could get inspiration from that. And then I did the same stairway going all the way down, and this is it. You can kind of make it all messy and kind of like structure it differently. I decided to go for infinity pool here, so I used the ice and then I filled it with water, but it was in a snow biome, so I had to turn it into like blue wool after because it all started melting over. And at the front here, I did another garden using the blue glass as well, just kind of filling in those little areas as you can see. And yeah, put some more grass along the floor because obviously all that snow would take ages to clear. And I just did it round the stair set like this and just kind of built it underneath. So yeah, you can just do whatever you like, kind of work with the landscape. Obviously your landscape's going to be a little bit different, so I've got an underground base sort of area there. And then this is what I did. did, I extended it more by making kind of like a little pool, so you can take out little bits, add water, maybe you could add some trees and stuff like that, just kind of blending it in with the landscape. That's what it's all about. I left quite a few square patches, so don't use that, just kind of like round it off a bit more. Now here I used the large ferns, and then I put some darker bush going through it, and it just kind of looks like it's got like crops and stuff growing at the top. That I thought was quite a good idea. And then added some bushes with like little bits of the oak stairs going around it as well. Add some more flowers in later. For the inside I didn't do much of the interior, but maybe you could get some inspiration on how you divide stuff. I used the blue glass, just dividing it up here. As you can see, it's quite open plan, so you can kind of decide if you want yours open plan. I do a little bit more on that later. I had some wide opening doors in the blue. I decided to add a little bit of bush in there, and this is just shows you can kind of go quite random with it, and you can come out with something that's it looks quite nice at the end of the day. So yeah, I got the bush like this, put some cauldrons underneath it just to make a little bit of design. Maybe get some black pillared supports. You can put your pillars wherever you'd like. You can divide your rooms however you like. Just don't be scared, just go for it, you know. Just divide your rooms in different areas and just kind of experiment, and hopefully you get some inspiration as you build and go, oh, I kind of like that bit, I'll build some more. And here you just got to kind of while you're building, go with the flow if you build. So underneath here I decided to do another little garden here, so I kind of wanted like the mountain and the house to kind of blend together, so it kind of felt like it's lived in, but it's kind of like rural and a bit like Etho's underground lab and stuff like that, so it had that sort of greenery and stuff. So yeah, then I kept the snow on the inside, as you do, and then what I did is I got this going all the way around. I got some beacons as well, but as you can see, I think it looks quite cool. I just run round with the acacia of the slab going round the build. I actually did it on the top as well, just going all the way around here. And yeah, I just think just little things like that can just kind of like edge it off, and just it's a game changer really. So yeah, adding some bush underneath the bottom of the roof as well. I think that kind of helps. Adding some more glass going around it so people don't fall off the edge of the house and stuff. And now I started adding the red rose bushes, and then I got some of the purple plants. Just fill some bone meal and different bushes in different areas. So you can obviously do it however you like, but yeah, just kind of did it like that, working in with the landscape. You could do it different every time, and it would probably come out just as good every time. I think the key to these sort of builds is kind of making it as random as you possibly can, and it usually works out. So as you can see, I got a little tower on the top because I felt it was too plain on the top, it needed something, and so I just did a basic like square box with something on top with the acacia. So yeah, you can put your doors in blue glass, you could use black glass, you could use different colors and different shades of glass, whichever you feel. It's a lot of experimentation with these sort of builds, just kind of going with the flow, taking some blocks out, adding some black blocks in for kind of like black recesses and stuff like that. And as you can see underneath here, just took away a bit of the ground, adding grass so I could add trees and bone meal just to kind of give it that sort of look. Added a table with redstone pistons, and then I got some chairs and stuff going around it, so it kind of looks quite nice hopefully. But as you can see, there is the build. Super simple. I haven't done much on the inside. As you can see, I'm starting to do a bit of the back work, but I kind of wanted to leave it within the mountains so people could kind of take what they want from this build. As I say, I wasn't going to do a tutorial, so hopefully you guys got something from this video, and slap a like on the video if you do like it. So I shall catch you in the next video.